Hi, my name is Mike Wenger, and I work at the organization OpenAction. This video is prepared for Brian Hansen and his colleagues at Northwestern and at the Buffett Center. So just to give you a little background on OpenAction, what we do is help nonprofits, social entrepreneurs, and student groups share their story and their photos, their videos, their anecdotes, and share it in a way where it's easy to get that content to the surface and making it discoverable by location and by customizable tagging. And Colgate's one of the groups we're working with. So this is a zoomed in view of Hamilton, New York. And we can actually filter through the Colgate community by various tags. We can look at what Greek life is doing and Greek philanthropy, and filtering in and getting a sense of Greek Row and being able to click on the various fraternities and sororities. They have a center for volunteerism in which they work throughout upstate New York and getting a sense of what they're doing in the surrounding community, as well as filters by alternative break trips and what fellows are volunteering internationally. So really getting a sense of who's doing what where within the Colgate community. And if we backtrack to the view of Colgate campus, for each of these points on the map, what we're really getting is a story of impact. So one of the student groups is the Green Campus Initiative. And when we click on that group, we get an overview of what they do. Their photos from Flickr, and I'll show you in a second how easy it is to get that content in. The descriptions of those photos coming in from Flickr as well. So we get a sense of a little bit of background of what they're working on. A longer description, any social media or online presence that they have, the various tags that they associated themselves with, and if we click on clean energy, we can view all of the clean energy initiatives going on at Colgate. And then the idea that there's really a story of impact. There's progress, there's before and after. In order to capture that, we use this timeline feature. So the sense of whether it's a blog post or a photo or a video, someone can actually go back in time and view the videos and the photos of how a project unfolds. And what's great is if I was an alumni and wanted to stay engaged with this specific initiative, or if I was a prospective student and again I wanted that target level of engagement, I can actually subscribe to this project feed and receive updates either via RSS, so in my RSS reader, or via email. And again, the idea that from a single place, all of Colgate's content is easily discoverable, but from a student's perspective, they might be part of larger networks. So just to give you an example, the Clinton Global Initiative University is a group that has a presence on multiple campuses. And for that student project, they would want their story to be featured both on their university site as well as the Clinton Global Initiative University. And what we do is support the ability for that story to be simultaneously told on both websites and managed through a single point of entry. So it adds lots of carrots for students because it's easy again for them to get their content in, and their online presence is extended without giving them too much extra work because they're pretty busy as is. Another sense, so we made a mock-up for the Buffett Center, and again there's that idea that you can customize your own programs, allow groups to embed maps on their own site. So for in Global Engagement Summit, they can create a map of what they're doing and put that on their own website, and then the Buffett Center can aggregate that on your guys' end. And you actually already have a group out of Northwestern, the Northwestern Sustainability Fund, who's supported by a group Sparkseed that's been using our platform. To give you a quick sense of how easy it is to get the content in, I'll just show you what it would look like if a student group wanted to create a project profile. What they would do is just project name. So this could be a group out of the Global Engagement Summit, or it could be an individual student volunteering in Nicaragua right now, but they would be plugging in their project name. a brief summary of what they do, the idea of location. So if they were working in Moshi, Tanzania, and they were working on a water project or building a school on this plot of land, so we make geotagging really easy, allowing that to be discoverable within the Buffett Center or the Northwestern community. So allowing flexible tagging where we could say this is a water project, or more specifically it's clean water access. It also is related to health, reproductive health. The Global Engagement Summit already has a lot of photos and videos, so we want to make it really easy for them to get that content in there. I think it's the GES. Again, those photos are already categorized, already tagged, already have descriptions. So if we want to go in and say spotlight on staff, we want to include a few photos from there, a few attachments, and then they're now into the system, pushed out via the timeline, pushed out via RSS to anyone that's subscribed to the project feed, a longer description of what they do, making it really easy to get that story in there, again, so that it can be featured on the Buffett Center's website, the Global Engagement Summit's website, and in various other places. So make it really easy to get the content in, and really add a lot of value by reaching a larger online audience in real time. And that's really the value add we're trying to capture with OpenAction. So feel free to share this video with anyone else at the Buffett Center or at Northwestern. We're working with several other universities, and it's great to really begin to see the power of connectivity on campus. You have so many different students working on different things, and when a student gets to identify a student that maybe had traveled to India in the past, and they're now traveling to India and beginning to make that connection and create that project memory, it has a lot of value. So I'd be more than happy to connect, re-engage, answer any questions you have, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for your time.